Bad guy in a little coat.
Who told you you can eat my cookies?
You're killing me, Smalls.
Shut up!
Oh, that's nonsense. Sports cards and more. We're going to start this video off with every player to make the Hall of Fame that started their career in the 1980s. There are some all-time greats on this list, starting with 1980 Rickey Henderson. You can get his Topps PSA 7 for just over $100.
Goes, pitch is inside, settle and throw, and he is in safely with number 1,000. Sorry, Ricky, but fork it up.
Didn't put Tony Gwynn on exact same level as Rickey Henderson, but he's a generational talent. You can get his PSA 7 for under $15. Every card you see on this list is a rookie card, and you can get his PSA 8 for just about $50 and his PSA 9 for $170. Tony Gwynn played 20 seasons for the Padres, and when it was all said and done, he had a batting average of .338. That's incredible. The reason we're going over these players is to show you that you can collect sports cards, and it doesn't have to be a rich man's game. You can get Hall of Fame greats for reasonable prices. Whenever I hear Tony Gwynn's name, it's synonymous with Cal Ripken Jr., his PSA 7 selling for $17. Cal Ripken's known for having the Iron Man streak of playing 2,131 games in a row. Continuing on with the list, we have other Hall of Fame players such as Kirby Puckett, who played blind in one eye, and Barry Larkin, one of the best shortstops of all time. His PSA 8 last sold for $10.
Yeah, I learned the hard way too that girls like when a guy has a plan ready for the day. He's got something planned out. How did guys get stuck with that chore? Right? I had a girl ask me out once. We show up, we meet. She's like, hey, what are we doing? I'm like, I don't know, what are we doing? She's like, you didn't play anything? I'm like, no. Did you? She's like, no. I'm like, well, then you're just as worthless as me.
Again, here's the list. You can get Hall of Fame great players for under $20 all day into your collection. Barry Larkin, one of the best shortstops all time, PSA 8 selling for $10 and a PSA 9 for $12. Wade Boggs, under $20 for a PSA 8. The Crime Dog, Fred McGriff, PSA 8, $19. Tim Raines, PSA 8, $20. I did save the best hitter for last here. Ken Griffey Jr. You can get a PSA 7 for $15. He had over 600 home runs. Really, for under $20, you can get any card you want of Ken Griffey Jr. in a PSA 7 or lower. One of the most iconic cards in all sports cards is a 1989 rookie card. You can get a PSA 6 for $50. A PSA 8 jumps up to $80, and a 9, $175, and a 10, $2,000. Ken Griffey Jr. hit the 7th most all-time home runs, just below Willie Mays and Alex Rodriguez.
Why do I have to figure it out? I believe in equal rights. Can we work on this together? And she was like, well, it's very manly when a guy plans a date. No, it's not. Just convenient for you. How's that manly? Chopping wood is manly. Wrestling a bear is manly. There's nothing manly about Googling tapas and bistros. Manly, come on. I've noticed women only call things manly when they like it about a guy. Oh, he pays for dinner, he protects me. Instead of like, oh, he wants to bang my friends going bald. He's so manly. Ah.
You can get a Steve Kerr rookie card, 1989 Hoops, PSA 10 for $53. 2018 Prism World Cup PSA 10 Kylian Mbappe, $155. His first year in the World Cup, and they won the World Cup that year. 2000 Team Rocket First Edition PSA 10 Abra selling for $50. Hard Knocks starts August 8th, and that means we're that much closer to NFL football season. Here are the Madden rankings. They did such a better job than NBA 2K. Any list can be nitpicked just a bit, but overall I think they got this thing right. Not bad at all. Terry McLaurin being on that list seems like the odd man out, but hopefully he has a good season. And a 99 to the best receiver in the league, Justin Jefferson. Tyreek Hill says he's going for over 2,000 yards and crossing it off his bucket list. If you're watching this, there's a good chance you can relate. This next card is Paul McBeth, 6-time world champ disc golf legend, and he's the first $1 million contract in disc golf. What nonsense. Giants are down. We rip every time Giants get a hit or Logan Webb gets a strikeout. I thought that was a fun idea. Sunday show-off time to post your favorite pickup of the week. No need for it to be pricey or rare. Hank Aaron, the Big Mac, Mark McGwire, Andre Borofsky, Barry Sanders select, and a Justin Jefferson select. Those are two awesome players. Here's a cool looking newer Star Wars cards. John Daly Pro Set Rookie of the Year, and Miguel Cabrera 500 home run.
The invite-only VIP Access Edition of the Fanatics Live app. The
Fanatics Live mission is to connect collectors, athletes, and breakers with the best live shopping and community experience.
Freddie Freeman. Oh, me.
Only on Fanatics Live. First time we've hit with a guest on the show.
Join us as we go live with our inaugural series of breaks, where you can expect to find breakers that you know and love,
Michael Hodges, thank you so much for joining us today.
plus some new faces as we build this community together.
Will you use Fanatics Live? Comment below. Here we have a question. What app is best for checking on current prices of sports cards? 130 Point and Alt app is what I use. Card Ladder is good in App Store. I use Card Ladder myself. Tough stuff. If you're a true collector, you know. Oh, you know. A few people listed Center Stage, which I've never used, but it was there multiple times. Nonsense. Anyone still use Beckett's? And finally, we have eBay. All good options. Here we're going to walk through what 130 Point looks like. So at the top we typed in Ellie, and it's going to show us every single Ellie Dela Cruz that is sold in order from newest to oldest. And right now it shows you where eBay a lot of these sales are coming from, the card, how much it's sold for, the date. Now we're on the app Card Ladder, or the site Card Ladder. I use this often. This is my favorite. We can use filters. We're not going to filter yet. And it's going to show us every Ellie Dela Cruz sale. And you'll notice these are all prospect cards. This true rookie card is not released yet. That will come out later in 2024 product. Now we're going to filter, and we're going to make these more expensive Ellie Dela Cruz. So up on the filter at max price or minimum price, we're going to make it $500. And it's gonna spit back out all the cards sold July 18th over $1,000. They're all auto rookie cards, PSA 10. Card Ladder is where I get a lot of information for these videos.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I only know one professional snowboarder, and that's Shaun White. You can get his rookie card in a PSA 7 for $25. It's a 2003 Sports Illustrated for kids. He has another brand of 2003 called Trumps. Here it is here. Top Trumps limited edition. PSA 8 sold for $12. That's cheaper than other recent sales. And his autograph, his 2003 rookie card Leaf. This is just out of serial number out of 15 out of 44. $400. Some other recent sales around the card hobby. 1996 Bowman Best Michael Jordan Atomic Refractor PSA 10 sold for $24,000. It last sold for $8,000 back in February of 2022. Shohei Ohtani rookie card 2018 Topps Chrome Sapphire Edition. This is a BGS 9.5. They're just 36 in that population. Sold for $4,250. Back in April of 2022, this card was just selling for $2,750. Cam Whitmore was your 2023 Summer League Most Valuable Player, even though he fell in the draft. This is what 1996 looked like. Ask any 90s kid. Will tickets be a thing? Are these going to get expensive over time, more rare? You don't get tickets when you go to games anymore, and so maybe, I have no clue, but they haven't become real hot yet.
You have much room on this?
Yeah. There's nothing on it recently.
What'd you take for it?
We do 50 on it.
Okay. I'm gonna get it for a gift. Is this you?
This is Joe over here.
Okay, this is you?
Yeah, the little L right here. Yeah.
Okay. Any kind of room on either of those?
Yeah, I got a little bit. I know he's got one named the number one prospect.
Yo, what do you want on that?
Which one?
Mac.
120. That's what I paid for it.
So what's gonna be your number on those four?
1900.
I really want to be at 18.
1800, you said?
Yeah, I was at 1770 was my number, and then I started at $1,800.
1850. Meet in the middle on that.
Would you sell me that and make it 2?
2000.
Yep. I mean, 18 and a quarter, 175. Okay. Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Good luck, buddy.
Now, we can't talk about this 1980s Hall of Fame list without mentioning probably the best pitching staff of all time. They played 8 seasons together and won 1 World Series. Here's a look at their numbers from pitching together from 93 to 99. They all pitched right around 1,500 innings, all winning over 100 games. John Smoltz had the highest ERA at 3.24, and Greg Maddux at 2.34. Unbelievable. Greg Maddux' WAR was almost at 50 for those 6 seasons. This is the longest. They played for 8 seasons together, and according to this article, well, let's just read it together. Here's what we'll have seen between 1993 and 1999. The first and heretofore only time a team has had 3 Hall of Fame starters in their prime and in the same rotation for a lengthy stretch of time. In 1987, Don Russ, Greg Maddux rookie card in a PSA 9 for $20. Sold that price July 16th, same day. Topps traded Greg Maddux PSA 9 sold for $17. 1989 Bowman Tiffany PSA 9 John Smoltz just sold for $15. And a 1989 Fleer PSA 9 rookie card sold for $10. Finally, a 1988 Topps Tom Glavine rookie card PSA 9 sold for $24 on July 15th, and his Fleer 1988 rookie card sold for $14 in a PSA 9. Currently, the Reds on a $100 bet will bring back $7,000 if they win the World Series. Good luck. Tony Robbins says setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. So here we go. Here's my goal. Lifetime free in and out. It's a great goal. Slam Ball is coming back July 21st to August 17th. The games are in Las Vegas. Finally, here's a look at the top 10 most graded baseball cards of all time. And you'll see the top 3 slots all belong to a Ken Griffey Jr. And Mark McGwire is hot on his tails for 3rd in 4th place. Rolling down the list, we have Barry Bonds 1986 Topps traded. Number 6 is Derek Jeter 1993 Topps. Another Griffey in the 7th spot. Here's 2020 Luis Robert Jr. Number 9, I believe, is Ripken from 1982 Orioles Future Stars. And number 10, Fernando Tatis. What we're going to see here is a lot more current cards take over these junk wax era, because that's just what we're in today. That's as far as base card goes. The hobby's evolved quite a bit. I can gladly say we're 0 days without nonsense.
What up, everybody? This is Robert Ory, aka Big Shot Bob, and you're watching Professional Sports Cards. Hey, by the way, go buy my rookie card.